About Mardin before? No.
Tüm dünyada da aslında bir model. Su, iklim değişikliği, tarımın sürdürülebilirliği, mülteci sorunu ve kuraklık en önemlisi toprağın iyileştirilmesi. Biz bunun çok kısa zamanda bütün dünyaya yayılacağına eminiz. Şu anda her yere gidip bu projeyi anlatıyoruz. Anlattıkça da uygulamalar için biz her türlü yöntemi kendileriyle paylaşıyoruz. İsteyen herkesle paylaşıyoruz.
Mirkut binen biyale hey biyali zendu bendan ve male hey ve male dohe begre nuraka
Pam pam para pam para pam pam pam pam para pam para pam pam pam pam para pam para pam pam pam pam pam para pam para pam pam pam pam para pam para pam pam pam pam para pam para pam pam pam
Thank you. It's a great pleasure for me to be on DLD with beautiful Munich. I want to start with this video and let you experience what we have done in Turkey. I am a social gastronomy chef. I changed the people's life by the gastronomy, and I come from Mardin, which is one of the oldest cities of Mesopotamia. It is 33 kilometers from the Syrian border. 25 years ago, I was living in Istanbul. You know how they say that geography can shape your destiny. I was born as a third daughter of the traditional Mardin family. For the family, almost half a century ago, being a daughter in Mardin family was not very valuable. 46 years ago, my father moved to his entire family to Istanbul to give us a bit better future. I studied the tourism management in university. I returned to Mardin late 90s in my 20s. When I returned to Mardin, tourism was not defined as an income. There was only one 3-star hotel, a small restaurant. But I always believed in Mardin tourism potential with its different culture, rituals, and historical texture. One day, a German tourist came to the Mardin, and they didn't want to eat at that restaurant. So we invite them to our home and prepare the traditional delicacies with the help of the women in the neighborhood. From that day on, the lack of the facilities became my main obstacle and main inspiration at the same time. I teamed up 21 women, other women, and we started the hosting events in our homes, creating a new ways of the experiencing tourism in the city. In 2001, I opened my restaurant that combined my beliefs with the cooking skills of these 21 women. It's turning it into a source of income. Inspired by the courage of one woman and 21 others, the people of Mardin invested in city tourism. They started to open similar businesses and hotels step by step. Therefore, tourism became significant dynamics of the city's economy. In 1999, the city had a bed capacity for 220 beds and attracting only 11,000 tourists per year. Now, today, Mardin is one of the most popular destinations in Turkey with 2 million tourists annually and nearly 19,000 beds available. Years passed, the number of the women increased, and our restaurant became symbol of the women initiative in tourism and local development. In 2012, another era would begin for my family when we learned that my 5-year-old daughter had a brain tumor. Doctors said that such cases are increasingly common because of the unhealthy food consumption. As a mother of the 3 children, as a chef who feeds hundreds of people every day, this incident made me realize that I have a responsibility towards the future generation. I am from Mesopotamia, where agriculture began 12,000 years ago with the cultivation of wheat. However, over time, we lost the local seeds due to the commercial agriculture practices that use the commercial seeds and the chemical pesticides. These practices have led to soil degradation, lower yield, and a decrease in water resources. To ensure the sustainability of healthy food, we need the more local varieties grown in harmony with the soil. For the future of food, we have to protect our biodiversity. We found sorghum, the oldest wheat of Mesopotamia, which can be grown without irrigation and drought resistant. And our goal was to access the healthy food and preserve it to future generation. For this, we started work on the sorghum's traditional planting methods. Around this time, the Syrian war began, and we started living with this significant refugee population. The crux is already fragile regional economy deepened with the wave of migration. Unemployment began to rise, and integration became an important issue affecting life. Syrian refugee women were particularly affected by these economic struggles, and there was a need for social assistance and integration for thousands of people who left their home because of war. We realized that Syrian refugee women had a strong knowledge of traditional agriculture, and we decided to combine their inherited knowledge with our modern techniques. We learned from them how to clean the soil from chemicals and practice healthy agriculture. The sorghum project, financed by the UNFAO, has been going on for 6 years as Turkey's largest ancestral seed project, where 360 female farmers work on 12,000 acres land. As a woman of Mesopotamia, our aim to regrow sorghum wheat again in Mesopotamia, eventually share it with the world to ensure food sustainability. The sorghum wheat project has also brought small farmers together through the Soil to Plate cooperative. This cooperative is now self-sustaining ecosystem with almost 120 employees from disadvantaged groups and the Syrian refugees. There are also 170 small farmers within this system. Turkey faced a serious drought due to the climate change. Our lands received less rain and it suffered the yield losses in past 2 years. In a world where food and water resources are dwindling and migration is increasing, I believe that for sustainability of agricultural food, first we need to refine the balance that we have already lost. One way to do this by improving the quality of soil and its ecosystem. In 2021, we launched the We Are Healing Life project, which involves the collecting biodegradable food waste from marketplaces and turning it into fertilizer. With the help of the almost 4,000 volunteers, the project has separated the 52 municipalities. So far, we have turned 16,000 tons of biodegradable waste into 4,000 tons fertilizer, which we have distributed for the free to farmers. On the other hand, we transformed the usable food and food waste among the collect vegetables and fruits by turning them into hot meals. 1,200 meals have cooked every day for people in need, and remaining have been turned into packaged products as well. These all have delivered through soup kitchen and food banks. This process of soil healing has created its own ecosystem and has been adopted as a state policy on agriculture in our country. In order to support local development, all lives wins of city, from producer to seller, from seed to soil, need to be nourished. As Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of the Turkish Republic, said, everything we see in the world is a creative work of women. This is the first key factor, the success that women have played a strong role in this project. And secondly, we utilize local resources and traditional techniques to address the challenges facing our community. We don't always need a lot of financial resources and advanced technology to make a difference. We can develop solutions that are strengthen local economy by encouraging people to do what they know best, using their skills and cultural knowledge. Thank you.
Longer fire seasons, stronger hurricanes, more intense